I'm David Turnbull, and I'm the owner of TurnFit Personal Trainers, and this is my story. So there's two different versions of David. The first version in life was that anti-fitness guy, the guy that was kind of bullied by fitness people. I was really overweight, I was obese, and I really kind of hated life. It was a terrible experience. I was mad, even at my own parents, for having me and bringing me into this terrible world. Like every aspect of life I looked at it as more negative. I would isolate myself. I was insanely good at computers, even from the age of 13 years old. I used to build and fix computers, led into my own company doing that. Then I was a network analyst, keeping major cable systems networks up and online, and diagnosing before even problems hit what was going to happen. Isolated myself through video games and everything. And then it wasn't until my early 20s, when I had so much pain in my back from just constantly sitting at a desk at work and then at a desk at home, that I thought, like, I'm in my early 20s. I can't even imagine continuing this life if I want to have a family. And I didn't know if I want to have a family or not, but I thought, it's not fair to anybody that I associate with being this kind of David. I don't want to be him anymore. So me and a coworker decided to join the gym and start working out together. And you would think by saying that we would join that day. It actually took us over a year to get started of constantly saying that we were going to go to the gym. But once we started going to the gym, we didn't stop. We went 5 days a week, and we wouldn't let the other one get ahead of each other. We'd always go together. If one was not feeling motivated, the other one would kind of lift them up. We did that for a year, and I've noticed a massive effect in my health, not just physical, but mental as well. It was insane, so much so that I was like, okay, I have an insanely good paying job as a network analyst, and I'm insanely good at computers, but I need to adopt fitness into my lifestyle. I need to do it. And what would be the best way to hold me accountable? The best way would be becoming a personal trainer, because I would have to be a role model. I believe anything in life that you do, that you preach, you should also practice. So becoming a personal trainer held me in the highest level accountable to my own health. And then I can take everything that I've learned from the mental side, physical side, and pass that on to my clients. And luckily, by doing that, other health professionals in Vancouver, some of the best, have taken me under their wing and given me all this extra knowledge for free. Whereas the typical trainer, when I came out of school, I didn't have any of that kind of extra knowledge. So I get a massive picture of the overall body, human, mental experience. I've done crazy things like brain remapping. I've learned things on the cellular level. I've learned things like just everything over the course of the last 10 years. And I've been able to pass that on to my team. And everybody that I hire is based on who they are as a person, what their personality is, because you typically can't out-train a personality. The skills, that's so easy. I'm a good trainer. I can train anybody to do anything. So even if my team didn't have the knowledge that they have, then I can easily install it into them just by demoing things and through courses that I've created. So that's a little bit of a story of who I am and why I do what I do today. And I believe that is a massive reason why TurnFit has excelled to the rate that it is right now. And in a city that is booming with personal trainers, still keeps winning the top choice awards. So I think that has a massive amount to do with it. Thank you. I'm David Turnbull, and we're creating a happier and healthier you. I believe it's partly our values and our background. So myself, I'm David Turnbull, and I'm the owner of TurnFit Personal Trainers, and we have a team of 7 elite trainers in Vancouver. And when we look for newer teammates, mostly what we look for is personality and what they've gone through in the past. And if they have similar stories to what most people are trying to overcome themselves, then we hire them. The bonus is usually they have the knowledge, and then we just train on our knowledge on top of that, because we've been lucky to partner with many different health experts around the city of Vancouver, some of the best. So we have chiros, physios, naturopathic doctors, Western medicine doctors, Chinese medicine doctors, nutritionists, everybody that believes in us, that giving us free courses because they send all their clients to us. And I believe the biggest reason for that is because everybody knows where I've come from. So before, I used to kind of be anti-fitness. I really didn't like anything to do with self-improving. I was a network analyst, computer nerd, sitting all day long at my desk at work, and then at home gaming. And I was a big gamer, so like if you tried to play me on World of Warcraft or GoldenEye or Magic the Gathering, any of those games, I would win, and I'll probably still win. But back then, the old David was pretty injured just from sitting all the time. So I could argue, yeah, that sitting is the new smoking. And I felt really depressed. I didn't have the energy I do today. Pretty much today, anything I choose to do, I know that my body's physically capable of doing it, or at least learning how to do it. And I strive to live an optimal version of myself, and same with all our team, and we want that for our clients. For example, our oldest client is 90 and still plays hockey, still plays golf, still drives, still does his business, has relationships, has friends, and loves life and lives it to the fullest. My goal, since I've invested in my health a lot earlier than him, because he only did it when he was in his 50s, but my goal is to see if I can live past 100, maybe 120. Still have the quality of life, travel around the world, and do anything I choose to enjoy. So we look at it largely from the mental side first, and then we incorporate the physical. So usually people come to us and they tell us their goals and they say, hey, I want to lose weight. So we figure out why, what they've done before that didn't work, what their past trainers showed them, and we elaborate even starting from like how to stand, how to adjust your posture so that when your posture is more in an optimal position, that you can take that and apply any other tools to it. Just from simply showing a few posture changes, people that said they normally go for a walk and don't feel their butt engage, now feel their glutes engage. Before, they used to feel their lower back. So we have a whole bunch of free resources, even before, when you're in the deciding factor of becoming a client of us. And usually the time that somebody actually meets us, either through a Zoom meeting for online training or in person, as soon as they have that meeting scheduled, they're usually 90% a client already, because they've gone through all our resources. They've checked out some of our videos. We have a few hundred on YouTube. We have our blog, turnfit.ca/blog, with endless manuals and content and free workouts. So most people, we give them a choice to try, because I really, really want you to interview your trainer. And I try to share how to interview different trainers, because lots of it, they get into it for the wrong reasons. Lots of them in Vancouver, it seems like every second or third person is a trainer or a real estate agent, and lots of them are in it just to make money. I don't look at it as making money. I look at it as improving people's health, because I know the massive difference that I've felt becoming healthier. I become happier. It expands to all my relationships, and then it translates to anything you do in life, or in anybody that you interact with becomes a positive situation. So that's what I believe has won us the Top Choice Award repeatedly. So our vision and our values are to basically create a happier and healthier you. Well, what I'd like to say to the fitness community out there is when you're looking for professionals to hire, I would say interview a bunch of them. You don't have to just pick one. Many of the, I'll say, big box gyms, or I guess really any trainers, are taught largely sales and how to sell to you. So if you get too much of a sales vibe and not as much education, then maybe it's not the right one for you. What I would say is reach out to some, maybe go to their website, reach out to them, inquire, see if they have any freebies on their site, look for their blog, if they have a blog. Maybe they have how-to exercise videos, maybe they have something where they get to come in for an assessment that's not full price, so you get to test them out. Look up all those things and see what vibes for you, and ask them a bunch of questions. See if you can research anything about your body. Maybe you've seen chiros, physios, naturopaths, and maybe you have questions that you already know the answers to. Ask the trainers, ask the professionals. They should have most of the answers. I know that we partner up with a bunch of health community experts. We partner up with naturopaths, chiros, physios, We're constantly going in seminars with them. We're giving free advice online. So like, for example, if you check out our YouTube page, we have a few hundred videos there for free, how to teach you to do things. In our blog on our website, turnfit.ca/blog, we probably have like 400 or 500 blog posts of great content that's always current and relevant. So you can check us out there. We have many ebooks that you can try. So then at least you get a sense of who we are and what our values are. And if they merge with yours, that's what you want. For example, if you go to us and our values don't seem to match yours, don't pick us, because if you're going to either online train with that person or go into the gym and train with that person, you kind of want to love that person and be on the same page with that person. You might not like them in the sense that they're going to put you through a hard workout, that's fine. But if you can get along with their core values, who they are, that's what I would suggest to do. And that's really hard. For example, again, at TurnFit, I look for personality when I'm hiring my team, and knowledge I train into them after. Even if they already have the knowledge, I train them on the most current knowledge that I believe in, that my health professionals also believe in, so that you can get the best out of your whole health, the total health, mental and physical. So again, to just recap, interview your training team. That's what I want to say to my community of experts or community of fitness enthusiasts, or even if you're not, if you're just a desk jockey and you're just looking to get fit and maybe you don't have questions, go in, try a couple of them out. If they feel like they're really hardcore pressuring you, see if it's a sales tactic, or if maybe they actually are pressuring you because it's your best interest and they show you something amazing and it's already working for you, that might be different. For example, what we do, I know that's different than most, is we take your goals, we answer your questions, we show you how to fix a couple of things on the gym floor immediately, and it's always custom for every single person. We come back, we sit down with you, we go over a calendar of what it would look like, bit depending on your goals, and then kind of figure out a prescription or a game plan for you, and see if that's something that you would agree upon. And if you don't agree upon it, then we would tell you probably you're not the right fit for us, because we only take on clients that are fully committed to their health. Otherwise, we don't take them on. I honestly believe if you're not ready to kind of fully commit to health, then we're probably out there stealing your money. And I don't want to steal anybody's money. I want you to get the best from your program, best from your coaches. So if you believe in us and you vibe with us, typically you're fully in. All our clients are like that. We've only had a couple in the past that we had to nicely let go, and it was kind of mutual on both sides, where we said, hey, listen, you're not pulling your end of the bargain. We don't want to take your money anymore. So when you're ready to train again, you can come back to us. That was only 2 people in the last 10 years. And one of the people just recently reached out to us and said, yes, actually, you were right, I wasn't in there, and thank you so much for doing that for me, because my mind wasn't in it, and I was just kind of doing it because I thought I needed to do it. And yes, I do need to do it, but you waited until it was the right point in my life. And they actually came back and then they told all their friends, so that was a good scenario. So again, I'm David Turnbull, owner of TurnFit Personal Trainers, and we're creating a happier and healthier you.